I'm here in New York City. I'm here to cause a spot of bother, but also like you to listen on the ropes. That's on the ropes, right? On the ropes? There we go. On the ropes. It's a bloody beautiful podcast. I love it if you listen. Long live.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your host for Going for Ropes, Starfish here, and welcome to another episode. And today I will be giving the results of Great Balls of Fire. Now, for you people that are looking for the contest answer, there's hints throughout the show, but I will be giving the answer at the end of the podcast. So stay tuned for that if it didn't already grasp you. This has been a very long weekend. I have not been catching up on a lot of wrestling, which I really need to do. It's been very hard. And I recently, saw somebody talking about that it's so much good wrestling out, and it's true. It really is. It's so much wrestling. There's New Japan, there's Ring of Honor, even though we talk shit about it all the time, there's Global Force Wrestling, formerly known as Impact, there's WWE, there's NXT, there's 205 Live, there's ICW, there's CZW, there's Hog Wrestling, there's Reality of Wrestling, there's Lucha Underground. There's so many shows to watch, and it's really hard to put it all into a time limit where you can, get a break from wrestling. Because sometimes you do need a break from wrestling. It's not, oh, I love wrestling, it's my life 24/7. Wrestling is life, but sometimes you need a break. Even wrestlers watch other things besides wrestling. Anywho, besides my little rant about this, it's been a very long weekend. I have been working non-stop since Thursday. It is now Monday going into Tuesday. Hey, work is money. Anyway, into this Great Balls of Fire, which I would say surprised me. A lot of people, including myself, thought it was going to be a pretty crap pay-per-view. It actually was a very good pay-per-view. I was thoroughly enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed this pay-per-view. It was great. It was full of surprises. It was full of twists and turns. It was just enough to get people to have fun and not be bored. First match is, before that, it's actually the pre-show. I actually didn't catch the pre-show. I was at my other job, couldn't really concentrate, but I knew that Neville was going to win. Akira Tozawa, great talent. I would love to see him beat Neville. However, first try, no. Second try, maybe not really seeing it. Third try, I believe it. Now, Austin Aries, who, if you don't know, is no longer with the company, I thought would grab it from Neville. Apparently not. Neville goes over, retains. I have predicted 2 pay-per-views in a row correct. And I will start giving predictions on who I think will win. Anyway, on to the main show. Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins. I don't like this feud. I feel like it's just giving two people who have nothing to do a feud for the time being. The match was good. It wasn't the best. It was a okay match. It wasn't like the best. But it was a good start for the pay per view. Bray goes over with Sister Abigail after putting his thumb in Seth Rollins' eye. Okay match to start. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm surprised actually that Bray got the win, and actually I lied. I did not predict Bray winning. I predicted Seth win because they have been booking Bray Wyatt horribly. Next match is Enzo versus Cass. First off, love his theme. I think it is a perfect theme for him. I hope that they keep to it. And I'm happy they didn't have him keep his old theme, which kind of would have kept the storyline going into he still misses Enzo and blah blah blah. Okay match. Cass wins with a big boot. I thought that the best way to get Cass more heat was to have Enzo get up, which is what he did, and Cass come back to the ring and say, "Hey, you always say you get up. I'ma knock your ass back down," and just demolish him. Instant heel heat, and he already has heel heat with the people that are very emotional about this feud, but they could have added more to it. They didn't do it, but it's okay. Next match, Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Hardys for the Raw Tag Team Championship in a 30-minute Iron Man match. They did that. This is really good. I hope the claps ain't too loud in your ears, but that match was beautiful. From the start of Sheamus and Cesaro tricking the Hardys instantly, I think it was 14 seconds. You see Cesaro run, Matt turns his head, turns back, Sheamus goes for the bro kick, hits it, 1, 2, 3, first pin already. Brilliant. I love, and people, the Hardys are going to win it back. I believe that the Hardys will win. This is their opportunity, blah, 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 blah. No, I saw that they were not going to win those titles. I saw that Cesaro and Sheamus were going to come through in better fashion than they have, and they did. This was a beautiful match, and it was great storytelling of the Hardys needing to go broken in order to get what they want, which are the Raw Tag titles. Epic match. We saw the last couple of minutes of the match where people thought that Sheamus was the legal man, but it was Cesaro, and Cesaro got the pin, and you think that Hardy has enough time, but Cesaro, smart man, runs out of the ring to waste time. Hardy chases him, gets back in the ring, twist of fate, 1, 2, timeout. Perfect. And I can't stress this enough, when there are Iron Man matches, you could tell when it gets down to the wire, especially for that last 3 count, that they're waiting. I like that they ran around the ring to add more suspense to, is he going to get the pin? Is it going to be too late for anything? And he went for the move. He went for the pin. Too late. It was perfect. It was beautiful. I love this match. Next, we have Alexa Bliss, the Goddess, versus Sasha Banks, the Boss. I think Alexa has found her go-to girl. This was a great match. Alexa with the double joint and Sasha looking all worried, like, "Oh my god, I did that to your arm, I'm so sorry." And Alexa's like, "Sigh." Elbow to the face. It was awesome. And then Sasha taking those bumps to her back. That backbreaker was terrible. It looked horrible. I was like, "Oh my god, she's gonna be injured again. This is horrible." But She knows how to take a move and sell it very well. Alexa gets counted out and Sasha wins. However, still, your Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. I thought this was a very smart match. I think that this was a good way to get Alexa some more heat and to have the fans rally behind Sasha Banks, with Alexa obviously playing the I'm the champ, I don't care about this match, I'm still the champion, fuck you. After the match, Sasha attacks Alexa. Alexa gets the upper hand, but then Sasha turns on her, double knees to the outside. Beautiful. Next match is Miz versus Dean. Excuse me, I'm very, very sorry. The Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, with Maurice and The Miztourage versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship. This match was good. Great way to have everybody interfere with it. Great to have The Miz as champion. I love The Miz as champion. I don't care what anybody says. If you don't like The Miz, he's doing his job perfectly then. I love The Miz. I think he's doing an awesome job. Him adding Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel to his kind of like stable now, being The Miztourage, it's brilliant. I love it, and I hope that this has a lengthy run. I don't want it to be short-lived, where one of them turn on the other and say, hey, I want a title match, blah, blah, blah. No, I want them to be intact for at least a year and then start falling apart, and then that's when The Miz loses the title. That is perfect right there. I, for one, hope that this match is done. I mean, this rivalry with Miz and Dean. I'm tired of seeing Dean with Miz. I just hope it's done. I really do. It's getting annoying. It's really blowing minds. Anyway, multiple distractions, Skull Crusher finale, still your Intercontinental Champion, and continuing his Intercontinental Return Tour, The Miz. Next match up is Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in an ambulance match. This match was great. It wasn't as good as their match at Extreme Rules, but it was good. And Braun outsmarting Roman Reigns to spear him, miss, land in the ambulance, close the doors, and win is fucking genius. I don't care what anybody says. That was brilliant. He didn't even have to pick him up. He's gonna go for a spear. I'm just gonna move. Ooh, spear. Miss, close doors, I win. Suck it. That was brilliant on Braun's part. Then Roman comes out, sore loser. People say heel turn. I don't think so. It's Roman Reigns after all, and you know how they feel about Roman Reigns. It's Roman Reigns. He's number one good guy. Make him look strong. Blah, blah, blah. I think that this was brilliant. If it was a double turn, I think that it was done very well. Roman gets out after he loses the match, basically, and Braun and him slug it out. Roman eventually gets him into the ambulance, closes the door, throws the ambulance driver out, drives to the back, and he looks in the mirror, rearview mirror, backs up, hits a truck. Braun is destroyed. Roman comes out, coughing, I'm hurt, fuck that nigga. Kurt is just like, what the hell just happened on my show? And then they got little Jamie Noble coming out like, move, let me open the door. What are you gonna do, Jamie Noble? You're like 3 times smaller than anybody else trying to open the door. I need you to just stand back. Let somebody else do it. Meanwhile, all this is happening, everybody's trying to open the door, calling the cops. We get Kurt Hawkins versus Heath Slater, which nobody knew to finish because they cut back to Braun in the ambulance with the jaws of life trying to get him out. I believe that Kurt Hawkins said that Heath Slater won with a Canadian destroyer off the top ropes. I wish we would have saw that. That's pretty freaking awesome for Heath Slater and Kurt Hawkins to be doing. Anyway, we go back. Braun is, the door is open, and Kurt Angle, we hear Jamie Noble actually telling Braun Strowman, oh, we're gonna get you some help, just calm down, and you kind of hear some grunts and stuff coming from the ambulance, and Braun just comes like, I don't want your fucking help. And that magical scene where he's holding on to the bus and he's falling over and there's blood everywhere, and then he gets to the edge of the bus, holds on to the mirror, and it's a close-up of his face turned looking back, and there's blood dripping from his eye, and he looks confused, and then he just walks off. That's it. There's no injury update. There's no where did he go. It's just like an animal went back to lick his wounds, and he's just gonna pop back up. Like, oh my god, they have built Braun as a freaking monster. I don't care who it is. Anybody that Braun faces has to lose. If you have Braun lose a match, I don't care about, after a match, beating him up, before a match, beating him up, you may get one over him. A match, nobody should win. Braun has been built as the most destructive force in WWE today. He has been built higher than Roman Reigns. Yes, Roman Reigns retired Undertaker. Okay, get that out the way. When was the last time that Roman Reigns won a pay-per-view match? I'll wait. Please tweet Going for the Ropes and let me know. Because as far as I remember, Roman Reigns' last pay-per-view win was last year. He has not won anything. He gets no title shot. I don't care if he beat Undertaker. That's a wrap. You losing at pay-per-views. You could win on Raw. He hasn't pinned any champions, if I'm correct. No, you suck. You don't get to beat Braun Strowman in a match. And Braun Strowman does not get to lose to anybody in a match. Otherwise, you're fucking up the push. And people say that Braun is going to face push. I fully accept it. Braun already has a huge following. When Braun was injured for 6 weeks, people literally said not watching Raw until Braun comes back. I remember going to Raw 2 weeks before WrestleMania. I think it was 5 to 6 guys sat behind us, waited for Braun to come out, just for Braun to come out, and then left. That's all they wanted to see. People paid tickets just to see Braun's entrance and then leave. That is amazing. This is what you guys are doing. You're building somebody up to be what his nickname is, the monster among men. He cannot lose. If he loses any match, unless it's DQ, count out, DQ is disqualification, distractions, there is no way possible that you can let him take a clean loss. Once you do that, you take away the believability and you add hate to anybody that beats him. I thought that this was perfect. This was amazing. People got petitions out so that Roman Reigns could be arrested for attempted murder. I think people are a little over exaggerating. However, this was beautiful. This was perfect. Now we have the main event. Joe versus Brock. Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. This match could have been so much better. So much better. I will accept it for what it was. It was, I would say, a tease of what is to come with these two. However, I know that both men could do way better than what they did, and I can't wait for that to happen. Joe was very dominant. He ate every suplex that Brock gave him, and Brock was moments away from tapping out. I believe that they will be fighting at SummerSlam for the title, which I will be going, and I really hope that this match happens. I will be so happy to see that match live. Again, I thought that they could do better. However, it is what we got. Brock with an F5, one F5 at that, pins Joe for the win to retain his Universal title. Overall, I give this pay-per-view a 4. I think it was great matches. It had some amazing matches. It was good storytelling on all parts, and I can't wait to see what comes of this. I really do hope that WWE keeps mainly the Raw brand on the path that they have been going lately, because Raw has been a lot better as of recent. It hasn't been that boring. I haven't been like, oh, I'm tired, I don't want to watch this. I've been pretty into it. What are your thoughts on Great Balls of Fire? Did you like the name? Did you like any of the matches? Did you like the pay-per-view as a whole? Let us know. Send us some comments. Tweet us at Going For The Ropes or Instagram. Also, the match for the contest win that I thought was the best match on the card. Now, this includes promo work. This includes storytelling. This includes the match at Great Balls of Fire. I'm giving it to the Hardys versus Sheamus and Cesaro. It was amazing. They tore the house down. If that would have been the main event, I would have been very happy. If it would have been the first match, I would have been happy. If it would have been in the middle of the card, I would have been happy. I don't care where it was. It was epic. It was amazing. Going for the ropes, you could just put hashtag G4TR and Raw Tag Team Match. This contest is going until the 21st of this month, and I will be announcing who won the contest on the Battleground Results podcast. Again, hashtag G4TR Raw Tag Team Match. You could do that on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I will be checking to see who is doing it daily. Please make sure to find us on Twitter and Instagram at Going4 The Ropes. You can find us on Facebook, Going Word for the Ropes. Like, comment, subscribe, tweet, follow, whatever else is out there. Check out our other podcasts. More coming soon. I hope that you enjoyed this podcast. Again, the contest is for a signed order of protection signed by Jim Cornette and a One Punch Man #1 issue. If you want to enter, again, it's #G4TR Raw Tag Team Match. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hope that you enjoyed this podcast. Until next time, goodbye. Peace out. Au revoir.